The atmosphere is absolutely electric. The emotions are high as India have beaten the West Indies by 5 wickets here at the Eden Gardens to make their place in the semi-finals of this T20 World Cup. We are here to talk about this and so much more on the ICC Review with Ravi Shastri.
This is our year.
We have to talk about Sanju Samson. Come at the hour, come at the man. He said it's one of the greatest days of his life.
It is Sanju special Samson today, and that innings was special, because just his calmness, his composure, and just the sublime touch right through that innings. You had everything. You had timing, you had placement, you had explosive power, you had class. And what I liked best was even with wickets falling around him, he never lost his cool. He was calm and composed.
It was a game that ebbed and flowed at different points, but one defining moment from this game has got to be that over where Jasprit Bumrah picked up those 2 wickets, 2 batters that looked settled.
Oh, no question about that. That made a difference of at least 15-20 runs to the end score, which was what West Indies would have wanted. Instead of 195, you heard Robin Powell say in the break, 210, 2-5, 210 would have been the right score. Because of those 2 wickets falling, it made that difference. So, taking wickets in those middle overs is of vital importance. And how often has Jasprit done this? This is not the first time. He's brought back to take a wicket. He doesn't take 1, he takes 2 and shifts the balance in the game.
We speak about the twists in this game. It's a game that went on for a while. If you had to pick one turning point, what would it be and why?
I think that's the turning point. That's made the difference whether West Indies would get past 200 or not get past 200. And then I thought the bowling in the death as well was pretty good to keep them under that 200-run mark. For me, that was the turning point. And then, of course, the calmness, the composure of Sanju Samson. In front of a big crowd, this was not a league game. This was a knockout contest. People, their expectations of Samson have been huge right through his career. No one has questioned his talent, but they have been disappointed with his consistency. He brought everything to the fore today and made millions around the globe happy.
Ravi, positives galore for this Indian side at the end of this game, but the number of catches dropped.
Yes.
The catching efficiency for India in this T20 World Cup is one of the lowest. Now that they're heading into the semi-final against England, is that something that they will bring up on the drawing board?
No question about that, because in the big games against the big teams, you make a couple of mistakes like that, it could cost you dearly. It cost the West Indies today. They dropped a couple of catches in spite of taking some very good catches. And that's the difference between 2 really good teams in knockout competitions. So, they have to raise that bar big time.
India versus England now at the Wankhede. Is there one matchup within that game that you're most looking forward to?
Oh, it'll be Bumrah, Harry Brook. I want to see that contest because we know what kind of player he is. He likes to take the attack to the opposition. He's batting at number 3, so he'll be up the order. So India will be doing their matchups as to when Jasprit bowl, whom they need Jasprit to bowl against. All those things will be done by an analyst now and over the next 2-3 days. But that should be one heck of a contest because they are an exciting side. They are an entertaining side. Mumbai is a ground much like Calcutta, good batting conditions, small ground, packed house, and plenty of sixes on offer.
That is the second semi-final of this contest happening on the 5th of March. But on the 4th, we come back here to the Eden Gardens for South Africa versus New Zealand. How are you looking at that contest?
Well, normally a Southern Hemisphere clash is either Australia or New Zealand, Australia, South Africa. This time it's New Zealand, South Africa. And everyone's looking forward to that because we know New Zealand punch, way above their weight. They're very good at that. And South Africa, they are the in-form team. If you look at real pure form in this competition, you will say probably they are the best team. But then it's a semi-final. On that given day, who handles the pressure better, who holds their nerves, who holds the catches, at important moments. That's what's going to decide the contest.
And who do you think is walking away with that final spot?
I think South Africa are favourites in that game, but only by that much because New Zealand compete. And New Zealand have a good record against South Africa. They always compete against them. It's like their rugby. They're going to fight, they're going to scrap. In the end, I'm just on current form and the way South Africa are playing, I just give them a slight edge. I would say 55-45.
Awesome, Ravi. Thank you so much for joining us on the ICC Review. We started with 20 teams. We're now down to 4. And in a week's time, we will have just one victor who will have their hands on that shiny T20 World Cup trophy. For now, thank you so much for joining us. That's all we have for you from Kolkata.
So this is our